Hello traders, Cousin Vinny coming to you from theclosingprint.com, May the 2nd, 2021. In this edition of your weekend video newsletter, we'll discuss the indices, all of which moved lower last week with the exception of a modest increase on the New York Stock Exchange and a potential reversal on the Bombay Stock Exchange. We had mixed performance in the big cap tech names that reported last week, with Facebook and Amazon managing to hold on to gains, in addition to Netflix trading on its 8th day after its earnings report, with Google and Qualcomm both up more than 2% for the week. With the markets unable to break out to new all-time highs, we are a bit overbought. There is a possibility we could pull in. Bonds look like they will continue their bottoming process. They're trending a bit higher. That might be a good place for hedges. But sentiment in Tick and Tick-Q remain bearish going into this week, which could be a result of institutions selling into the end of the month. We have quite a few stocks that we're looking at this week from Scans and from IBD. They're noted as such. Bukowski has 505 green with the CPI signal bearish at 26.3%, 14 bearish patterns, 5 bullish, and 293 patterns waiting for breakout. With our indicators, 6 bullish, 10 neutral, and 4 bearish, giving us a caution signal with short-term neutral, intermediate, and long-term remaining bullish. S&P 500 closed above 4,100. That's major support and resistance overhead at 4,200, 420 for the SPY. Now that has rolled up on the SPY to 425, the call wall. We'll have to watch that this week. VIX mean reversion looks like it's headed back to the 50-day. That could send up more caution flags for this week. The S&P 500 Spider's Renko chart remains on a bullish signal. We have white bricks, no red bricks to date, with markets trading at all-time highs going into the month of May. And with the month-end selling by institutions taking their laggards off the books, it looks like we could see a revisit of the 21-day. That would be about a 2% pullback. I've also laid out a 5% pullback, which would be the 50-day moving average. And note this extremely large volume by price zone, which, if we revisited, would probably be a very good area to pick up shares or start new positions. With volume above average, we did see RSI remain above 50, so the trend is still very strong. Above average volume on Friday and Thursday last week. MACD is flattening out and fading a bit, so momentum has slowed. Stochastics overbought. We're looking for ATR to expand. Now that could come on a pullback as well. What we would be looking for is the range that we saw last week expand a bit. It was very tight price action within a few points of each other. Stocks from the blue dot scan, ALKT, Alchemy Technology, looking for a follow-through, offers cloud-based platform that delivers digital banking solutions to the U.S. banks and credit unions. BIOX, also from the blue dot scan, Bioceres, Argentina-based company providing crop productivity solutions, including seeds and biologicals and fertilizers. Century Casinos, also on the blue dot scan, following through. Volume increasing. We note that earnings are 5 days out, so this would be a short-term day trade or short-term swing trade on a breakout. Monarch Casino already starting to move a bit higher. It had earnings notable and looking for a follow-through. Medallion Financial originates, acquires, and services loans that finance taxicab medallions and other commercial businesses. Note New York City is supposed to open up by July 1st. This would have a lot to do with that, with earnings on deck to start the week, so maybe we'll watch it after earnings to see how it responds. PANL, Pangea, noting the follow-through, the strength in bulk And also maritime shippers, the Baltic Dry Index breaking out. We've told you about that the last few weeks. Notable volume. Reneo Pharmaceuticals, a new IPO in the clinical stage pharmaceutical company with therapies for rare genetic mitochondrial diseases. Relative strength line is climbing as it's breaking higher. And SB, Safe Bulkers, another one of those maritime shippers, international tanker transportation services, dry bulk goods through a fleet of 43 vessels. It has earnings in 3 days. A lot of the names in this industry group are moving higher. Make a note of it. And finally, Mongo Finance, which is coming back above the 921 and 50 day. This could get a nice follow through. We've traded this one before over here in November when it was trending, looking for a break higher and a follow through. Okay, traders, that's going to do it for me. This is Cousin Vinny coming to you from theclosingprint.com with your weekend video newsletter for Sunday, May the 2nd. I'll send out a watch list later tonight around 11:30 on the East Coast, 8:30 on the West Coast, so make sure you check your inbox for that. Otherwise, have a great weekend, take care, and we'll talk to you soon.